The name of our next book is called Peter Cottontail. Here Comes Peter Cottontail. This book is illustrated by Linda Carl. It was the day before Easter in April Valley. Colonel Wellington B. Bunny was deciding who should replace him as Chief Easter Bunny. It was a very difficult decision because it was a very important job. The Chief Easter Bunny was in charge of carving chocolates, sewing bonnets, and of course, decorating and delivering Easter eggs. After much careful thought, the colonel made his decision. He chose a young bunny named Peter Cottontail. Meanwhile, a terrible, wicked, nasty rabbit named Irontail had other ideas. According to the Constitution of April Valley, Irontail announced, "The Chief Easter Bunny shall be the one who delivers the most eggs." Irontail challenged Peter to an egg delivering contest that would take place the very next day. "I'm not afraid of Irontail," Peter told Colonel confidently. Peter Cottontail was so sure he was going to win, he threw a big victory party. He stayed up late, very late. Before he went to bed, Peter told his rooster alarm to wake him bright and early. Irontail snuck into Peter's house and fed magic bubble gum to the rooster. The next morning, the rooster couldn't cock-a-doodle-doo. Peter slept on and on, all through Easter Day. No one wanted an egg from such a nasty bunny, so Irontail was only able to give away one. But since Peter didn't deliver any at all, Irontail won the contest. But Peter Cottontail knew he had let everybody down. He left April Valley, promising to make it up to them somehow. After walking for days and days, Peter stumbled upon the Yestermorrow Mobile. It could transport anyone into yesterday or tomorrow. Antoine the pilot agreed to take Peter back to Easter so he could deliver his eggs and win the contest. But not everything went as planned. Irontail discovered what Peter was up to and sent his spider to fiddle with the wires in the Yestermorrow Mobile. Instead of traveling back in time to Easter, Antoine and Peter flew into the 4th of July celebration. "No one is going to want Easter eggs on the 4th of July, Peter said sadly. "Easter eggs, no, but 4th of July eggs, maybe," suggested Antoine. "You just have to improvise." Dressed as the Independence Day bunny, Peter tried giving out red, white, and blue eggs, but no one wanted them. Next, Peter and Antoine flew into Halloween, but no one wanted Peter's orange and black eggs either. Peter then went to Christmas, but Irontail was up to his old tricks again. He stole Peter's eggs. Luckily, with the help of Santa Claus, Peter got his eggs back. The next stop was Valentine's Day. Peter painted Valentine's eggs. Surely someone would want them. At a Valentine's Day party, Peter gave a bunny named Donna a red egg. She loved it. Peter asked Donna to skate with him. Donna put down her egg and they skated away. When Peter wasn't looking, Irontail found the eggs and put an evil spell on them. The wicked bunny turned them green inside and out. Donna didn't want a green egg. Luckily, Peter made a crash landing into St. Patrick's Day. Everywhere Peter looked, he saw green. Peter's green shamrock eggs soon became the hit of the St. Patrick's Day parade. He gave them all away and finally won the contest. Back in April Valley, Colonel Bunny congratulated Peter. You have shown great ingenuity. Therefore, you have won the right to be the official Chief Easter Bunny, he said. Everyone cheered for Peter Cottontail. The end. The next book in our series for Easter is called Peppa and George Love Easter, a little golden book. It is Easter morning, time to dye eggs, yells Pepper. She and George sit down at the kitchen table with Mommy and Daddy Pig. They take turns dipping the eggs into bright colors. Peppa dyes her eggs the colors of the rainbow. George adds spots to make his look like dinosaur eggs. Roar, he growls. The doorbell rings. That must be Granny and Grandpa Pig, says Daddy Pig. Peppa and George run to the front door to give their grandparents hugs. We're here for the egg hunt, Granny Pig explains. Hooray! Cheers Peppa. The egg hunt is her favorite part of Easter. Mummy Pig carries the basket of eggs outside. We will hide the eggs all over the garden, she says. Peppa and George cover their eyes while the eggs are hidden. It is hard not to peek, so Granny and Grandpa Pig offer to help. Peppa giggles and squirms with excitement. Ready, set, go! Daddy Pig shouts. Peppa is off in an instant. She quickly notices something unusual in the clover patch. It is a big green egg. George is looking around too, but instead of an egg, he finds a dragonfly buzzing along in a zigzag pattern. Peppa skips to the garden. She finds a lovely pink egg hidden amongst the tulips. I found another one, Mummy, she squeals. George races after Peppa. He spots a butterfly in the garden and watches it flutter along. The butterfly lands on a purple egg near Peppa's feet. She puts the egg in her basket. Peppa checks inside each flower pot. In the last one, she finds a bright orange egg. George keeps searching. He turns over a watering can, but all he finds inside is water. Peppa is still on the hunt. She looks behind a pile of rocks and finds a smooth red egg. George picks up something too, but it is not an egg. It is a friendly inchworm going about its day. Peppa and George look by their toys next. Peppa sees something shiny in her container of chalk. It is a bright blue egg. George has still not found any eggs. Peppa wants to help. Try the basket, George, Peppa suggests, pointing to her bicycle. George looks in the bicycle basket, but it is empty. George frowns. The hunt is almost over, and he has not had any luck. Peppa has an idea. She asks Daddy Pig to lift George so he can see the whole garden. George sees a lot of eggs in the tree, but they are not the kind he is looking for. Daddy Pig gently places George back down on the ground. Crack! George has found an egg. He claps his hands. Everyone laughs, including George. Peppa knows something else that will make George laugh. She brings him over to the watering can where the ground is now slippery and wet. It is the perfect muddy puddle. Peppa and George have fun as they splish and splash. Happy Easter! Thank you for listening to our story, Peppa and George Love Easter.